Thank you very much, Louis-Marie. Indeed, this is quite a difficult task. However, I wanted to conclude this conference on a positive note. I think these discussions have been very insightful, and I think there is something that is clear, that we are in a turning point. We really need a financial ecosystem where savings support European businesses, investors benefit from strong returns, and Europe's economy becomes more competitive on the global stage. And that, on those priorities, I think we are all aligned. And if I may say so, Louis-Marie, you introduced the conference saying that we had to we went over a lot of blocks to organize this conference, last year with the tracks, this year with the subway situation. But we have currently, if we are a bit informed about the astronomy, we have a planet alignment. It's a one-in-a-lifetime planet alignment. And I would like to draw a parallel with the discussions today. So we have, between industry priorities and the European agenda, quite an alignment. The first point is that competitiveness is now recognized as a top priority by the European institution. This is a big step. So let's take advantage of this unique moment to make meaningful steps towards simplification, focusing on enhancing the competitiveness of the financial sector. But what we need is a clear roadmap for action. And as AFG, so we represent the French Association of Asset Management, we are fully committed to this agenda. We are fully committed to contribute more and provide studies that we do today about the household savings in Europe and how we finance the European economy. But if I want to go back to the S of Stéphanie Joncourtin, simplification. I will add that we need simplification, we also need harmonization. So simplifying, harmonizing regulation is key. Let's get a regulatory framework which enables our industry to compete at arm's length, because this is not the case today. So we have to keep in mind when simplifying and harmonizing that we need to be able to compete at arm's length. Rules must support, not hinder investment. Overly complex regulatory frameworks currently discourage savers and businesses alike. So a more smarter and efficient approach is needed. We're talking about savings. So let's build a savings and investment union that provide capital to European businesses. As we mentioned, and Fanny mentioned it, we have products in Europe, maybe not everywhere, but we have products. What we need is to promote these long-term savings solutions that provide capital to European businesses. So we are convinced that the EU label, InvestEU label, could be a game changer to ensure that savings are invested into European equities and long-term projects. But for this to work, we need to inspire from what works best in the world. And you can look at our studies about the household long-term savings in stock markets participation. There are some criteria that are very impactful, such as auto-enrollment, life cycle asset management, flexible but limited withdrawal options because we want to invest long-term, and strong incentives, including favorable tax treatment at the national level. And I would say a strategy or retail investment strategy, as Stéphanie Joncourtin mentioned. Well, let's talk about fair pricing, not low cost. Let's not fall for the illusion of low cost. Low cost is not a guarantee. You will get what you're paying for. So what is important is the focus on value for money. It's more meaningful than focusing only on cost. Let's ensure that the prices reflect the quality of services provided to clients rather than prioritizing low-cost products. Supervision, we already said that, Fanny mentioned it. We are promoting a pragmatic approach by first recognizing the notion of group for asset managers at the EU level, preventing them from being regulated separately by up to 27 different national authorities today. So the alignment between industry and policymakers is an opportunity, but action is what matters. And as Philippe said, this is the time to act. So we must work together to remove barriers, simplify rules, make Europe an attractive place to invest. And by taking these right steps today, we can create this financial ecosystem that truly serves European citizens and businesses. In conclusion, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to all the participants, including Member of the Parliament Stéphanie Yoncourtin, our President, Philippe Sedbon, the roundtable speakers, including our Vice President Fanny Wurtz, Hélène Bussière, Emmanuel Massé, Nicolas Véron, and Gerhard Humer, and the moderator, Isabelle Gounin-Lévy, for the thrilling and very insightful discussions. I would also say a special thanks to the Brussels team led by Louis-Marie and the communication team led by Caroline Richard and Marie-Elisabeth Rosenweg for their efforts in making this event a success. Thank you to the AFG expert teams and our members for their contribution on a daily basis and support. I would also like to thank Thomas Valli, our chief economist, who are at work every day to produce the studies that we are going to be published today, as well as Stephanie and his team, the European Observatory of Savings, and Deloitte for their contributions and insightful studies. Finally, it was short. Thank you very much for being here today, and let's enjoy a drink. Thank you very much.